Hello, I'm Leigh-Chantelle from VivaLaVegan.net, and today's question is, if the animal is treated well, is it okay to eat them or their products? I myself as a vegan say no, because I don't agree with using, abusing, killing or hurting any animal, because I don't need to consume them or their products. I can get all my vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything that I need from a plant-based diet, a vegan diet. So I don't understand why I would cause suffering or harm to anyone, another animal on this earth, if I don't need to. So for me, definitely not. The issue is as well, how do you know that these animals are looked after? How do you know? Even if they're your backyard chickens and you're eating their eggs or something like that, it's still the impression that you cannot live without that. As humans, we need to be relying on animals to thrive, and we don't. And it's also saying that they are ours to use and abuse, that they have less rights than we do, that their choices, that their just desire to live a normal life, a life without fear and suffering, and to live until they die, is saying that those things are not valid to you or in your world. And I strongly disagree. So that's why I would not consume any animals or animal products, even if I grew them or had the animals in my backyard myself. If you're talking about free range and those sort of farms and things like that, a lot of people don't know what happens at those farms. So there's advertisements on TV all the time about this place is a happy place for our animals, and we look after the animals so well, and our farmers do this and our farmers do that, and it's great publicity, it's great marketing, but is it the truth? How many adverts on TV are really the truth? So it just takes you to some of the undercover footage that people, a lot of groups have been involved with lately in Australia, overseas, is you can see how people treat these animals. And when someone is seen as a commodity, when someone is seen as nothing more than a meal ticket, then there's not going to be much concern for how they are really. There's not going to be concern that they get enough water, they get enough quality food, that they get enough outside space or to run around in, things like that. The main focus is, I'm killing or I'm breeding or I'm doing whatever to these animals so that I have money, so that I provide for my family and things like that. So when that is the focus, the rest of it doesn't matter. So for me, no, I don't believe in eating animals or animal products, even if you look after them themselves or they're treated well. So I hope that's helped out with that question, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and you can see our next week's question. Thank you.